Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. In this session of the video, I am going to cover circle. And in circle, I am going to cover some four basic terms which we use frequently in circle, like radius, diameter, chord, and at last, arc. These four terms we are going to cover in this video, but before that, we should have to understand that what is a circle. So the first slide we have about circle. Now what is circle? A circle is a closed curve in a plane. Anything which is round or circular in shape is a circle. Let's take some examples from our daily life. This is a bicycle which has two wheels and wheels are in shape of the circle. Means these are round as you can see here, and coins which has upper surface circular and the lower surface as well as in round. And the best example we have the logo of the Olympic, which has five rings, and some musical instruments which has a circular upper surface and as well as the lower surface. So this is the definition, or you can say, or just basic understanding of the circle. Let's move to the next slide. So the next slide we have about center of a circle and radius. Now what is center of a circle? A circle is a closed curve consisting of all points in a plane, which is at same distance, or you can say equidistant from a fixed point inside it. And this fixed point, which is inside the circle, is called the center of a circle. Now, what does it mean? All the points in a plane. Let's understand this with example. Take some points on a plane. These are the points, and if we join these points with a curved line, we have a circle now. And the fixed point, which is this black dot, and this dot is basically called the center of the circle. Why we are saying this is the center of the circle? Because if we measure the distance from this dot to the boundary of the circle, this will remain same throughout the circle. That is why this is the center. If we take the distance from this center to the boundary as of 5 centimeter, then it will remain same throughout the circle as of 5 centimeter. As you can see here, the distance from this dot and to the boundary of the circle is of 5 centimeter, and every circle has only one center, right? I hope you have understood. Let's move to the next slide. In this side of the video, we have the definition of radius. A line segment that joins any point on the circle to its center is called a radius. We have one more term in this definition, that is line segment. Line segment has two end points. And now, what is radius? Let's understand this with the figure. This is a circle which has a center O, and if we take a point on the boundary of the circle as point M, so the distance from point O to M is the radius of the circle. If we take another point as point N, which is on the boundary of the circle, so if we take the distance from O to N is of 6 centimeter, then it will remain same throughout the circle. As you can see, if we take one more point as point Q, distance from O to Q is of 6 centimeter. If we take another point as point P, so the distance from O to P is of 6 centimeter. So basically the radius of this circle is of 6 centimeter, and we represent radius in a small r. And if we take another point as point X on the boundary of the circle, so the distance from the center O to point X on the boundary of the circle is of 6 centimeter. So all the radius of this circle is of same length. In this slide of the video, we have some more points which are related to circle. This is circle which has center O. If you take a point as point M on the boundary of the circle, so the distance from O to M is the radius of the circle, as we have read this. If we take another point as point N, the distance, and point Q. point P. These 3 points are on the boundary of the circle. If I join O to M, and this is of 6 centimeter, let's take the length from O to N is of 6 centimeter. So, and the line segment OQ is of also 6 centimeter, and the line segment OP is also of 6 centimeter. Now what does it mean? Means the radii of a circle are of same length. Now what is radii? Radii is basically plural word for the radius, and radii of a circle are equal in length, and we can draw infinite number of radius in a circle. We can draw infinite number of radius. I hope you have understood. In this slide of the video we have diameter. Now what is diameter? Let's understand this with the figure. This is a circle which has a center O. If I draw a line segment which touches the boundary of the circle as on point M, so OM is a radius, you know. If I draw another radius which is just opposite to OM as ON, and if I join OM and OM, this will give us a line segment NM which is passing through the center O. So this line segment NM is called the diameter of the circle. Now what is diameter? A diameter is basically twice of radius, just double of the radius, or you can say D is equals to 2R. D is for diameter and the small r is for radius. Now what is the definition? A line segment, that is NM, that joins any 2 points on the circle, and the 2 points according to this figure are N and M, and passes through the center, that is O in this circle, is called a diameter. So a line segment that joins any 2 points on the circle and which is passing through the center is called the diameter. I hope you have understood. In this slide of the video, we have some more important points which are related to diameter. Let's understand this. This is a circle which has center O, and if I draw a line segment NM which is passing through the center, so this is a diameter. You know that. If I take another point, point Q and point S, and a line segment which is passing through the center is a diameter. If I take another 2 points as point P and R, and this line segment is also passing through the center, so these all are diameter. And if I say the length of NM, or you can say SQ, is of 10 centimeter, then all the diameter of this circle is of 10 centimeter. Now what does it mean? As the radii of a circle which is equal in length, its diameter too are equal in length, means all the diameter in a circle are of same length, and we can draw infinite number of diameter in a circle, just like the radii. We can draw infinite number of diameter. I hope you have understood. Next slide we have about chord. Now what is chord? Let's understand this with a figure. This is a circle which has center O, and take 2 points on the boundary of the circle as point R, point P. If I join these 2 points with a line segment PR, so this PR is basically called the chord of the circle. Now let's understand this with a definition. A line segment that joins any 2 points which is P and R on the circle is called the chord. Let's take another 2 points as point Q and point S on the boundary of the circle. If I join these 2 points with a line segment SQ, so this SQ is a chord. Now I am going to draw one more line which is passing through the center as NN. Then you will say, sir, this is a diameter. Now why I have drawn this diameter in a chord? If you read the definition of the chord, you will read that a line segment which joins any 2 points on the circle, and if we read the definition, or you can see this diameter, it also touches any 2 point on the circle. So diameter is also a chord of the circle, and it's not the ordinary one, it's a special one. Why? Diameter is the longest chord of any circle. So if I am using this is the longest chord, it means the length of the chord are not same. The length of the chord are not same, and we can draw infinite number of chords in a circle. We can draw infinite number of chords in a circle. And if we talk about especially this circle, we have some line segments. So OM and ON is a line segment which is also called radius. NM is also a line segment which is called a diameter, which is passing through the center O. And if we talk about the chords, we have PR, SQ and also NM, which is also called diameter. Now, do not get confused between between a diameter and a chord. Why? I am giving you one point that every diameter is a chord, but every chord is not a diameter. Means we can call a chord a diameter as well if it passes through the center, but all the chords are not passing through the center, so all the chords are not diameter. A chord which is passing through the center is called the diameter. I hope you have understood. In this side of the video we have arc. Now what is arc? An arc is the distance between any two points on the circumference of a circle. Now we have one more term, circumference. Circumference is basically the total distance of the boundary of any circle, or you can say boundary of the circle. Let's understand the definition of arc with the example. This is a circle which has a center O. If we take 3 points on the circumference, or you can say boundary of the circle, as point M, N and point X, if I join these 3 points with an arc like this, so this is called the arc of the circle. This is called the arc of the circle. Now, how to name an arc? An arc is named by 3 points. N, X, M. We have two are the endpoints like NM, and the third one lies between them like X. So we will write arc NXM or NXM with a tiny arc over it. And this is basically also called minor arc. Now we have major arc as well. If I take another point on the boundary, or you can say circumference of the circle, as point Y, if I join these 3 points N, Y, M, so we have another arc N, Y, M as major arc of this circle. So an arc that divides the circle into two parts. Smaller arc is called the minor one. If we talk about this circle, we have NXM, the minor arc, and the larger one is called the major arc. As in this figure, we have NYM as the major arc. I hope you have understood. Now we are on the last slide of this video, semicircle. A semicircle is a half of a circle formed by cutting a whole circle along a diameter line. Means any diameter of a circle cuts circle into two equal halves. Let's understand this with the figure. This is a circle which has a center O. If I draw a line segment OM, this is the radius of the circle. Now if I draw another radius which is just opposite to OM as NM, so you know NM is a line segment which is passing through the center O, so this is called the diameter of the circle. So this diameter divides it into two equal halves. So this side of the circle is called the semicircle, and another side of the circle is called another half, or you can say another semicircle of this circle. So basically this diameter divides this circle into two equal halves, and semicircle also has an arc. So if we talk about the upper semicircle, it has NSM, and if we talk about the lower semicircle, it has another arc, that is NPM, as you can see in the figure. I hope you have understood. Thank you for watching.